Hi English learners! 2020 is finally ending. So we need to talk about what comes next. Today we are going to talk about how to pronounce 2021 in a natural way in a general North American English accent. So over the past year, I have heard a lot of my students saying the year as 2020, 2020, or 2020, or a whole variety of other things in between. I want to make sure that you guys are really clear about how general North American English speakers will say N and T when they appear together in a word. So let's get started. As you know, I am Laura from laurasenglishclass.com, and I am a speaker of North American English. I think my accent is actually pretty close to that general North American English accent. Now, as you also know, spelling and pronunciation in English have some quirks. A quirk is something odd or unusual, a feature that it's not quite like the rest. So one of these is the NT spelling. If you have a word with NT, you kind of have to pay attention to that T. How are we going to say it? So with the word 20, there's 4 ways you can say it. You can say it firstly in a little bit more British way with a proper T. So you can say 20, 20. However, North Americans aren't really going to say it this way. We're not really going to say a T in an unstressed syllable as a proper T unless we are repeating ourselves or trying to speak more clearly so someone else can understand. So for example, if you're in a store and someone asks, how much is it? You say, oh, it's $20. You say, how much is it? It's $20. How much is it? It's $20. It's going to convey a little bit of a frustration or like, hey, I already told you this. Why aren't you understanding? Kind of a feeling of not anger, but could be anger, actually. So if you're trying to say 2020 in a way that's more neutral, doesn't have any feeling attached to it, you should probably not be doing this proper T in an unstressed syllable, at least in North American English. The second way that you can pronounce 20 is another British way. It's found in certain British accents, but not really in North American English, so we're not going to talk about it a lot, but it's with a glottal stop. A glottal stop is the closing back here of your glottis, and it's going to sound a little bit like uh-oh, uh-oh. So you could say 20, 20, 20, 20, and just sort of skip over that T with a glottal stop. Again, doesn't really happen in North American English accents, so let's skip it. Not going to focus on that one. The third way, this is the way that trips up a lot of my students who have been studying the North American English accent, because you may have already learned that in those unstressed syllables that have a T, you're not going to be pronouncing the T as a proper T. You're going to be switching it to a T flap, a light TD sound. Here, however, you're not going to do that. You're not going to say 20, 20. Doesn't really sound natural. Why? Because that N is throwing things off. So if you have that NT, really in that unstressed syllable, you're just going to drop the T. The T is gone like 2020. Bye. So you're going to say 20, 20, 2020. Now, dropping the T or not dropping the T in those words with the spelling NT has a couple of rules. The first rule, this one we already mentioned, if the T is falling in a stressed syllable, you want to keep it. Say it as a proper T. You can't drop it. The second rule is that if you have the NT followed by an R or a OO sound, you're generally going to keep that T. So for example, contribution, the TR is keeping the T as a straight T, a proper T. Contribution. Or intuition. Intuition. The T is going to be a proper T in front of that OO sound. So the third rule is that if it's an unstressed syllable and you have that NT spelling, you are going to just drop your T. Like I said, bye like 2020. You're just going to drop it. It's gone. So words where you could find this are in words like interchangeable, international, counter. You could find it in words like representative or sentimental. Sentimental. You could say sentimental, or you could just drop your T's. Sentimental. That happens twice in the same word. Or, most importantly for today's video, you have the word 20. 20. Okay, so one last thing that you should know is when you're saying the years 2020 or 2021, you should be emphasizing that 1 or 2 or 3 to really make it clear that you've got 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. It's going to help really make the year stand out more. So don't say 2021 or 2021. You're going to say 2021, 2021. Okay? Drop your T's, emphasize your 1, you're good to go. So let's practice everything that we've talked about so far in a short little skit. Here we go.
Hey, what year is it?
Oh, it's 2021.
Sorry, what year is it?
It's 2021.
What?
Huh? It's 2021. Are you drunk? How do you not know that? All right, let's practice this one more time. Please repeat after me. 2021. Great, that's it for today. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, and tell a friend who's also studying English. All right, if you have any questions or comments or requests, you can let me know down below or come on over to laurasenglishclass.com. Of course, over at my website, you can sign up for your free trial to get to know me, get to know a little bit about taking English classes online, or sign up for your next class if you're a repeating student. And of course, there's materials over there and all sorts of other things that you can use for free, so please go check it out if you're interested. Otherwise, it's almost 2021. I hope you and your family have a healthy, happy, wonderful new year that has all sorts of wonderful, great things, and of course, lots of English. So that's it for now. See you online very soon. Bye-bye.